Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel Make Math Easy. In the last class we discussed about few word problems from the triangle point of view. In this class we are going to discuss about some more word problems from the age related questions. Right, so I have some few interesting questions from the age related thing. So let us start solving from this question. Right, this is one of the interesting questions, and the one important point that I want to tell you when you are dealing with the word age related questions, especially word problems, please try to involve yourself in the question. That will give you the better result than if you just see the question as a third person. So just try to involve yourself in understanding the question, then it will be the better it will give you better view of the question basically, right? So let us start this one. The sum total of age of the father and son is 55 years. So let us say father age is equal to x years, son's age is equal to y years. Same years here. Okay. Now this is the first basic thing, because the unknowns here are the father age and the son's age, and they had given sum of these two is equal to 55. X plus y is equal to 55. This is the first condition given to us. Now see, try to understand the second point. If the father was to live till his son's age, if father was to live till his son's age equals to his present age. So that means till when father wants to live, when son reaches to his age. Okay, just I will give a simple example that will make you give a clear idea. Let us say my son age is 2 years now. Okay, and let us say my age is 30 years. Okay, so what they are saying, if the father was to live till his son's age equals to the present age. So when his son's age comes to his present age means he should live for 28 years. Correct? And what he is saying, his son's age, whatever is equal to now his present father's age. So that means when his son's age becomes the father age, he should live more 28 years, because time will be same for everyone and it will become 58 years. Correct? So just try to understand this one more time. If my son age is 2 years and my age is 30 years, what is my condition? If I want to live till my son's age is equal to my present age. So my son's age, whatever 2 years now, if it is equal to my present age means 30 years, he has to live for 28 more years. That means in that 28 years, even my age also will go to 58. So that's how my present age will become 58 years. Now let us try to understand the same example with this one. So father's age is, son's age is y years, father age is x years. So now current son's age, see what this son's age is equal to his present age. So that means son's age is becoming now x. Now what will be the current father's age? You just understand here how we got 58. We have 30 plus 30 minus 2, that is 28. That is how you got 58 years. So father's age is x initially, and this is nothing but father age minus son's age, that is nothing but x minus y. So this is equal to 2x minus y. So that means father's current age now will become 2x minus y. So now what they are saying, total of their ages would be 93. Now if you do the summation, 3x minus y is equal to 93. This is my first condition and this is my second condition. See, only the second condition whatever they had given is a little tricky one. That alone you have to understand. That's why I am insisting that whenever you are reading the word problem, it is not necessarily an age word problem. Whatever may be the word problem, try to involve yourself in the question. That will help you to arrive at the better understanding of the question. Later whether we will get answer or not, it's a secondary thing. First of all, first of all we can understand the question properly, that will help you to get the answer, right? So if I solve this one, 4x will become, because if I add these two, y and y will get cancelled, 4x will become 55 plus 93, that is 148. If I simplify this further, 4 3s are 12, 4 7s are 28, x is equal to 37. When x is 37, if I substitute here, I will get y is equal to 18. So again I am informing you that please try to keep yourself in the situation of the question, that will help you to get answer in a very easy way. That is the basic logic in the word problems. Okay, right. Now let us see one more question. Right, see this question. See this question now. Age of a father is equal to sum of ages of his 5 children. So what is the condition they had given? Age of a father is equal to sum of ages of his 5 children. So C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. This is the ages of the 5 children after 15 years. So after 15 years means even every child will be, his or her age will increase by 15 years. After 15 years, the sum of ages of children is twice the father age. So 2 times of f is equal to when after 15 years. So in some questions, instead of using the word after, they will use the word hence also. Hence is also giving the same meaning of after or later, this meaning. So C1 plus 15, C2 plus 15, C3 plus 15, C4 plus 15, C5 plus 15. So you will be getting C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C4 C5 plus 5 15s are 75 is equal to 2f. Now you see this is nothing but f. Substitute here, 2f is equal to f plus 75. So if you bring this to the other side, it will become f is equal to 75. So what they are asking in the question, obviously they find the age of father. So we should understand the question correctly. What is the common mistake in this question that students will do is, they will think that after 15 years means father age also will become f plus 15. No, like that they will think. Yes, that will be f plus 15, okay, but what they specified here, it is nothing but after 15 years, sum of their ages of children will be twice the age of father. So father age is f, and these are all the after 15 years for the children. That's how f is equal to 75. Let us see one more question now. Just a minute. This is the number based question, okay. Now see this question. 10 years ago, sum of ages of 2 sons was 1/3 of their father's age. So what they are saying, 10 years ago they are saying, right? Now see, 10 years ago, sum of their son's age was 1/3 of the father's age. So let us say we are having 2 children here, x and y. X and y are the son's ages, and father's age, let us keep it as a f only. 10 years ago, sum of the ages of 2 sons. So 10 years ago, these people age will become x minus 10 plus y minus 10 is equal to 1/3 of father's age. So these are all the current ages we had taken. So present age is X, Y and father age is F. So when they say about the 10 years ago information, we reduced for everyone. So this is nothing but X plus Y minus 20 is equal to 1/3 of F minus 20. This is the first information we are having. See the continuation. One son is 2 years older than the other. One son is 2 years older than the other. 2 years older means his age is more than 2 years. So let us say X is equal to Y plus 2. Now, older than the other, and sum of their present ages is 14 years less than the father's present age. Sum of their ages is 14 years less than the father's age. So that means X plus Y is equal to 14 years less than the father's age. So this is nothing but F minus 14. Find the present ages of all. So let us just check the question once again whether we wrote everything correct or not. 10 years ago, sum of ages of two sons was 1/3 of the father's age. That's how we have got this condition. One son is 2 years older than the other. That means one son age is 2 years above than the other one, younger one. That's how X is equal to Y plus 2. And the sum of their present ages is 14 years less than the father's present age. So this is also done. So from this, I will be getting X minus Y is equal to 2. First of all, X plus Y is equal to F minus 14. I will substitute that here. F minus 14 minus 20 is equal to 1/3 of F minus 10. So simplify this further. F minus 34, bring this 3 to other side. 3 times of F minus 34 is equal to F minus 10. Okay. So this is 3F minus 102 is equal to F minus 10. Bring everything to one side. 2F is equal to 92. So F is equal to 46 years. That means that father will have an age of 46. So if I substitute F with 46 here, I will be getting X plus Y is equal to 46 minus 14 means 32 I am going to get. Okay. So 32, 46 minus 14 is 32. So I will be getting 2X is equal to 34. Then X is equal to 17. When X is equal to 17, obviously Y will become 15. You can substitute here. X is equal to 17 means Y value will become 15. So the only thing is, you just observe till the previous question they used to give only 2 conditions. Why here they had given 3 conditions? Simple reason, here 2 sons and 1 father. So 3 variables are there in total. That's how they had given you the 3 conditions, right? So like this, you just have to understand the question correctly, and you should make sure that whenever you are writing the statements for the problem, please mention whatever you are taking as variables are their present ages or the past ages. That is the important. Always generally the general practice is we will consider only the present ages, but please specify that let the current or present age of so and so is X years, present age of another son is Y years. Like that you have to mention. That will make your work simple, right? And another simple thing, when it is a father age, try to take it as a F, son says as an S, like that, so that you know you will have in clarity while writing also what is F and S represents. If you write in this X and Y also, that is also fine, but you should keep in mind always what is that X represents and what is that Y represents. That is the important thing, right? So again, my only one suggestion here is try to understand the question correctly. If you don't understand, please keep yourself in the situation that will make you a better understanding for the question. Okay. So hope you enjoy this video. In the next class, we will see some more questions based on that fraction based questions. Like this, numerator is increased by so and so, denominator is decreased by so and so, my resulting fraction is so and so. Like that, these type of questions are there. No, we will discuss those types. Okay. Thank you for watching.